I can get right on top. All right, the machine has one adjustment on it. Took a sip of my coffee. A lot of people they comment on my coffee cup, and it's a nice size, and it keeps it over an hour, nice and warm. You can microwave that cup. I grind my own beans. I like making my own stuff as much as possible. Hopefully the wife got that one. Yeah, that's the fax coming in. Okay. And now, like I said, there's one thumb wheel here, and this foot comes with instructions. Comes with instructions. Yeah, the thumb wheel is for the diameter of the flower, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put this underneath. I've got my scissors, my tweezers on my right side, and so I showed you the way I set the machine up. I'm going to put it on slow stitch. There's a lever on most machines, most new machines, where you can control the speed by moving the lever to the left. All right. Now you allow the fabric to be turned by the machine. Just going to bring it up a little bit in speed. I got my foot pedal right to the floor because I got the rheostat on the top. Speed control set. Now, what you could do at that point, you could clip the little thread, the starting thread. You carefully. All right, I clipped it. And I pulled it out. All right. Now that configuration I have on the machine, it gives you a nice flower stitch. Now you could, if you want, hold the back sew button and give it one little lock stitch on there. Now there is a smaller configuration, and what I'm going to do now is I'm going to set the machine. I'll loosen the thumb, and I'll put this to the center of the plus or minus increments that are embossed in. All right, so tighten the wheel, and that'll give you a smaller diameter flower. And you could play around with these, put one inside the other. You could clip that. You gotta be careful doing this. right, you got two different sizes there. So now I'm gonna do the smallest. You turn this all the way till it's on the minus line. Tighten this up, put your pressure foot down. And then you could, right near it, you want to make like this. Just allow your fabric to turn. If you're using something large, you're going to have to manage it, as they say, to go around. So it would be best to slow. All right, and then you could make another one over there. Now, if you monitor your children, you could allow them to do this if you're there with them, and they will really get a kick out of this, feeling in control of making something pretty. Okay, now I'm gonna move. I'm gonna move this over here like this, and then I'm gonna go back to the big flower, like this, and I'm gonna just put that right there. Now, the one thing about art, you could say this is art. You're creating, you're rendering. You have a tool. One tool, a couple of tools. One tool is the machine with its needle and its thread. The thread also is a medium. You could use different colors. You could do a double stitch if you back stitch. Okay, it's always good to do that. Here's just an example of some of the things you could use with the daisy foot, and then again you remove it the same way, loosen up the mounting, and you put back your foot. Don't forget the feed dog. Return the feed dog. Well, you'll know when you can't sew. You return the feed dog to its position, and then again you could try different configurations, and you see, you can group things like this, and you could also position these flowers right in the center, and then there's another one that I can show you right now real quick. I'll set the machine like I had mentioned. I'll set this to number 30. I go all the way to 30. Alright, that's 30. And what did I have? I had my numbers. 37 was the width, which I got, and 0.2, 0.1. 0.1 was the stitch count. Alright, so I got that set in the machine, and I got my foot down now. There you go. That gives a nice rendition to the daisy. Okay, and just an ending note. Uh, as you bring my camera, as you can see or seen, I have a lot of machines. It's a hobby. This is a very good embroidery machine, and here's some of the things you can do with an embroidery machine. That's velvet, and that is an embroidery. They call that photo stitch. That's done with the photo stitch brother software, and I like it. I find it unique, and I find it refreshing. I like art. After spending 48 and a half years in commercial and military aviation, I always come back to some form of art. All right, now here's where I buy my stuff. It's a family-owned business, which I like, and they're very personable, knowledgeable people. Mr. Vac is Joe, and Mrs. So is Lisa. Very nice people, and they are family people. This is a machine I recommend. It's a entry-level, very capable machine. When I say entry-level, it doesn't mean someone who doesn't know how to sew like me. It means that this machine is a couple of steps up in a lot of ways. It's also a Janome, and this is the Memory Craft 6500. It is a professional, very capable machine, and this here is a professional. And when I say professional, I don't mean commercial. They're professional. This is a serger. It's made by Singer. It's a 5-thread, 3-needle. Now, all these machines, except the vintage Singer, this is a 1923, and 1940 is peeking its nose behind it, and 1957, these are not sold by Joe and Lisa. In fact, they weren't around. The 1941 I was around for. Okay, that's the end of the, if you wanted to call it a tutorial or a show and tell, whatever. Vince Arcuri, and I thank you for watching.